What is up, YouTubers, gamers, and hobbyists? Welcome to Chill with Pete, the coffee break catch-up series where we chew the fat, just talk about life, the universe, and everything else. Not quite as in depth as we do with the Paint Along series, but cause it's just a bullet point really of what's up in the world, what's going on with life, hobby stuff. Anyway, get yourselves a cup of coffee because it is a coffee break catch-up series. This is decaffeinated coffee with some cinnamon in it. I've taken to drinking coffee with cinnamon in it now. It's supposed to be good for your blood pressure because, I have to watch my blood pressure. And that's a sensible precaution. I'm doing quite well on it. I'm on regular medication now for that. So I've been on that for several weeks now. And I seem to be doing okay with it, which is good, which is really good. Recently had a holiday a couple of weeks back. I'm back at work now. I've been back a week, and it's been okay. It's been I won't say it's been a struggle. I'm finding the darker mornings a struggle. I don't like dark mornings. I like the summer. I like the sun. I don't know whether I'm affected by all that, like a lot of people are. I expect so, but you have a week off towards the end of the summer, and then it seems like, whoa, all of a sudden you're getting up in the night. What's going on with that? It just seems like, it's incredible the amount of difference that a week can make. And I'm getting up at 6 a.m. to get ready to log into work for 7. So, but that's okay. The days, I'll tell you what I don't like about the winter. It seems more like all you do is work and sleep, apart from the weekends when you have a little bit of respite, from it all. But moan over. Hobby-wise, I've done well over the. Well, it's taken me ages. It's taken me so long to paint the Zombicide. This second edition core box set. I've just got 4 abominations to finish now. Then that's it. That's the set done. And I've done all the little extras that you get, the Kickstarter extras as well, like the one-man band, zombie and things like that. Yes, they do have their own special rules. So that's good. I've been picking up different things as well for role playing and all kinds of good stuff. Picked this one up recently, Scritch Scratch, for Call of Cthulhu, which, as some of you know, is a bit of a favourite of mine when it comes to role playing. I do like a bit of Call of Cthulhu. It's my favourite horror RPG. So that's that. I nearly acquired a Hero Quest set recently, the modern one, or the revamp of it. But in the end, I thought, no, nostalgia takes you so far. And whilst it'd be cool to have a box of the original Hero Quest on the shelf for nostalgia purposes, I don't think it would necessarily live up to how awesome it is remembered in my mind. I don't think it'll be as good as I remember it. Is what I'm trying to say, I guess. Yeah, especially if I pick up the second edition. For its time, it was good, and it fulfilled a good niche and a good role in terms of, I suppose, people that were wanting to dip their toes into Dungeons and Dragons and things like that. And that was kind of the first step towards that, I suppose. I was already heavily into Dungeons and Dragons when I picked up Hero Quest. It was just a fun board game to play with family, at the time. But it's very, very simple, It's not as you end up craving a little bit more complexity and longevity to your campaigns, don't you? When you get into it. But anyway, there you go. I'm going to have a sip of coffee now. I've been filming P&Q. I've started filming on that. I may have said, I filmed the intro a while ago, so that's all done. And I've got the first three questions. Admittedly, I did them in the same location. I did it, well, you'll see. But that was because those questions were not given to me on a video. They were all over the place, Twitter, Instagram, and in person. So I did those as a one location. I got several more to do, so many locations to go through yet. Unfortunately, today would have been a great day to go and film a few questions, I feel, but the weather has turned, sadly. Glorious weather we had. Oh, the week off I had, the sun was just beautiful, beautiful. And people say in my work, "Oh, he always gets the sun," and because I've been blessed with that. I'll admit I've been blessed with picking the right weeks to have off on holiday. It's just luck at the end of the day, I think. For those of you that believe in that, and yeah, so I want some more coffee. This, I'll tell you what, cinnamon and coffee, ha, nice. You can, obviously, I just have like a generous pinch in my. Add what you want to your taste preferences, but there you go. So what else? What else? What else? Got a few weekends of just us here, which is nice. Don't get me wrong, I like having visitors, but it is nice to have a weekend on your own. Just the two of you. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. I've been doing a lot of yawning lately. A lot of yawning. Yeah, despite how much, or in spite, I should say, of how much sleep I've been having, and yeah, that's a shame. Because I don't like yawning. It's not a dislike. It's not that it bugs me or anything, but all those times you do that, add them all up over a lifetime. I bet you've wasted quite a lot of time yawning. I'm just saying. I have an idea because do you remember I filmed the classic car show event not that long ago? Actually, I think it was the start of Carnival Week here, and I was so impressed with how the microphone setup worked outdoors. And I used the same setup for the P&Q, and I'm going to continue doing that. Yeah, but just got me thinking like more remote type videos. Oh, and I want to do a video on my nostalgia shelf over there. Um, I'm thinking of doing two actually. Doing one, for the like everyone on YouTube, and I'll do one for the patrons behind the scenes where I will go in. The first one, like for the free content, I will show you all the stuff I've got on that shelf. But for the patrons, I was thinking of doing a video where I talk a little bit about each thing and tell you what it actually means to me, what the connection is there. So I don't know, I just something I'd like to do anyway, and I thought, well, yeah, why not? Yeah, we're gonna do that. I think we're gonna go out for brunch later. Mrs. Mini Warzone is out in one of her hobby classes that they do around here in Seaton, which she likes doing. It gets her meeting people as well. That's all good. We were out last night for a couple of drinks in one of our local establishments. It's good because they kind of know us in there now, and that's nice. It's a welcoming feeling. I can't stay out and drink loads of drink and get drunk and whatever else. But it's just a couple of social drinks, because anything beyond that makes me feel quite poorly. So I tend not to, and that's just from being out, being alert and aware, because because you're in a place with a lot of people, so to engage in conversation, you have to really, really concentrate. It's a bit. I find it akin to driving in the dark or the rain or both, where you've got to concentrate, and that tires me. So that's one of the things that drains my energy. I don't think I've ever really spoken about it before. I've not felt it's worth talking about, to be honest, I suppose, but it is a fact, and it does contribute. So the quieter the venue, the longer I can last, I feel, energy-wise, because, I don't have to concentrate on it. And, I can struggle with conversation sometimes anyway. And other times I can't. It's just the nature of my condition. Sometimes I feel I'm able to talk for England. Other times I can't think of a thing to say. Yeah, it's a bit annoying. I dislike it because it impedes my social entry level into a situation. It impedes on that, and that bugs me. But it is what it is. And well, I'll just have some more coffee in a minute. Work-wise, been very busy. I've been starting to learn some new stuff in work. It's always learning. You never stop learning your work, but there's always new stuff to learn. I'm starting to learn a new area of the department and the work I do. I can't talk a lot about it because it's official secret stuff, and I'm not allowed to. But just to say, I'm learning new stuff. It's cool. It's going all right. Sometimes it's a bit of a drag, but doesn't everybody find that with it? Yeah. Right. How long have we been going? 12 minutes. I'm going to edit out, or try and edit out, all the coffee drinking, because yeah. I've been looking at. I've been taking stock of my board games, specifically hobby-related ones like Lost Patrol, the Games Workshop ones, and that kind of thing. And sometimes I see some crop up on eBay, and I think, I wonder if that's any good. I'm I've got an a slight urge, whatever you call it, to play Space Hulk again. I'd quite like to try one of one of the earlier versions of Space Hulk, not the last iteration of it, like first edition or whatever, and that kind of thing. Some of the stuff like that that he puts out on Guerrilla Miniature Games. Ash, he puts out some cool Space Hulk stuff. Sorry, sometimes I know what I want to say, and I kind of get the cognitive fogging, and I'm like, I know what I want to say, and I just can't think of the word. But I think you know what I mean. I don't really know what else I haven't updated you on. Once I've finished the last of the Zombicide core boxes, I'm not going to crack on with the expansions just yet. That's a prize that's going to await me in the future. It's just that I'd like to do something a bit different. Not that I'm fed up with it or anything, or what, I don't just like it. It's just that when you concentrate on a project for so long, like painting zombies, for instance, you kind of, after a while, you think, I'd like to try something different. And so that's what I'm going to do. Don't know what my next brush in the hobby will be. See what I did there? Don't know what my next thing in the hobby is going to be, but it's going to be interesting, that's for sure. I've got so much to do and so much to choose from. I am truly blessed, and I really believe that, and I feel it in every bone of my body, every atom of my being. I feel truly blessed. I feel truly blessed that I was able to fulfill my dream, move back to where I came from my childhood. I just wish my father could have been alive to see it. I wonder what he would have thought. It would have been great to have him come visit down here, him and my mum, because they probably would have stayed in Plymouth had he been alive. And then they could have come and visited us here, and so we could have had such good times. But I have to be content with the fact that we'd be in spirit, so you can see all. This bench that you are currently resting on a tripod, I'm gonna have to clear up somewhat once I've done the zombies. I need to clear an area so I can play games on it. Whether that is going to be Zombicide, I probably will play a bit of Zombicide on here just to get my head around it again. But primarily I want to be playing role-playing games here. And that's going to be pretty awesome. Whether to have me playing it this side or have the table out and have the camera here but pointed the other way, and I'll be behind the table the other side, I don't know. Not quite sure yet. I haven't decided on that one. But I would dearly love to start my D&D campaign. I would dearly love to start an Aliens RPG game. I'd dearly love to start a Star Trek RPG game. So I got that now. That looks good. I'd dearly love to start a Call of Cthulhu game. But man, so much good stuff. A Blade Runner game. I'd dearly love to start that. Lord of the Rings. And try and finish off the Dwarves of Fangorn. That isn't buried. That is not buried. It's had a long hiatus, but I think I could pull it off. I think I could pull it off because I want the story to end. I really do. But yeah, I mean, I'm proud, so very proud of the ones I did do. They were just great. I just thought they were fantastic. Really enjoyed doing them. Such hard work though. And when I got poorly, I was just unable. That's what killed it in its initial run, was me getting poorly. Never thought I was going to recover. But got through it and all that good stuff. But yeah, it just that's one thing about being a one-man band on YouTube. Got no backup when you're ill, when you're poorly. But it is what it is. Gonna have some more coffee. This coffee is really good, I have to say. Really, really, really good. Nearly finished. So guys, 18, 19 minutes. It's not bad for a chill with Pete. So I'm going to finish up my coffee here now. Stop rambling on and get it uploaded. And then move on with another video. Right, all done. Yeah, so thank you very much for watching this Chill with Pete, this little bit of a catch-up. I hope you enjoyed your coffee break. I've enjoyed mine. Back to it now. Please like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And don't forget, all brushes lead to war. I'll see you in another video. Bye for now, folks. Bye-bye.